Okay, we're going to walk through something really fun. We're going to show you the easiest way to make money online uh, using AI or ChatGPT. And this is can start out as a side hustle, and you can keep it as a side hustle and then build it into a big business, a full-time business, if that's what you want to do. This is great for Gen X because it's low stress, easy to do, no tech skills, no marketing skills. And if you hit that like button, hit the subscribe and drop a comment, I'm going to get you exact blueprints on how to build this out, how to do literally everything step by step, and how this builds into a profitable business. But let me drop this disclaimer. There's no income guarantees here at all. This is, you've got to put in the work with anything. There's no get rich quick type of things out there. And if there is, I would be careful with what you're doing. But we're going to talk about digital products because this annually right now is a $2.5 trillion business. And let me just say this, in 2029, this will be a $13 trillion business. So you're saying, oh, there's too many people doing this, too many players in this. No, $13 trillion we're looking at, guys. And if you can make a tenth of a tenth of a tenth of that, just imagine the kind of money that you could make potentially with this. And we're going to talk about this because I know people, and I'm going to show you these stats, that are making $500 a month in the first 1 to 3 months, all the ways up to $50,000 a month in the first 12 months, doing what we're going to go through right now. And we're going to show you how to build these products, how to build it into a store that you can start today for $1. We're going to have a drop you a private link. So that's why it's important to hit that like, subscribe, and drop a comment, because if you want that private link to what we're going to send you for the blueprint of this and for that $1 store, then you need to do that right away. So we're going to jump in right away and we're going to show you what we asked ChatGPT. So first of all, we're in ChatGPT here. We just said, what is the best digital download business to do for beginners? That is the key here, because a lot of you are working a 9-to-5 job and you want to work from home. Also touch on AI products and how to create them. So we dive in why digital downloads are great business for beginners. So right here, no inventory. This is why I say this is a great Gen X business. Low overhead, scalability, low stress, flexibility, leverage, and passive income. So those are really good, strong points to look at when you're talking about doing any business whatsoever. I had restaurants. I had 3 restaurants, and everybody's like, oh, that's my dream to be in the restaurant business. It was my nightmare because I had 150 plus employees and I was constantly managing employees, giving loans, being a loan department so they could leverage their paychecks, being a counselor. I mean, I could go on and dealing with theft and everything else. So when we talk about digital niches for beginners, we're talking about printables, planners. One of them that's really good is like declutter guides for your kitchen, for your closet, for your bedroom, for a pantry. What a bundle to put together and be able to sell that. And we're going to go through that. And why is it's beginner friendly? Because it's habit tracker is low complexity, so PDF, simple layout. Many buyers look for ready-to-made printables. And so these are the big things to know about. So one of my favorite side hustles in the digital space is this, the digital art. printable illustrations, coloring pages. They're easy to do. They bring good returns. You can sell them on Etsy, but the best thing that you can do to stay not going up against competition is we're going to show you, and it's EverBee Store. So we're going to give you a link to get that for $1 to start up your store on there. So it's like a Shopify store, super, super simple. It takes literally like a few minutes to set up the store. And it is no tech skills, nothing knowledgeable that you need to know to get that going. That's why we teach this. So, and it's inexpensive. And so here's a rough roadmap, how to build a business, picking your audience, some interests, some capacities. I always say, like, here's validity, like search marketplaces like Etsy, Gumroad, Creative Market for similar products and see what sells. We're going to show you how to do that and define the value. That's really a big deal too. And back on the niche and your audience, pick something that you're passionate about or that is fun to you, that you have an interest in. But basically, we're going to use some softwares. We're going to use Canva. We're not going to use InDesign or Photoshop or PowerPoint. We're going to use tools that are super simple, that have an AI emphasis to them, and the AI tools to help accelerate your business. So you'll be able to prepare these easily, and we're going to show you that. And then we're going to show you where to place those, how to pull those in, what images to use, automate your delivery. So after the purchase, it just sends them a link. We're going to show you the Stripe process, which is setting up your payment processing. So it's hands-free, no Cash App, no nothing like that. How to market organically and push this out there basically on your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever it is. There's so many different places to do that. And we're going into a season right now that is key for that, the holiday season. And I'm going to show you that. So how AI helps? Well, ChatGPT is a no-brainer. It does literally everything for you. And a lot of people are like, AI, I don't want to use AI. It's going to ruin us. Well, embrace it and do things with it like we're showing you here. I've gone through so many technology things, and I'm a Gen X. So let's put it this way. I've been raised with learning technology, from building some of the first websites with the using front page was a big thing back then. And now it's AI. So, and it makes it so much easier for all of us. SEO keywords, product description. We're going to show you that because people look to us. I'm a marketing agency, and people look to us to get their products up on Amazon. And we're going to show you how you do that with keywords, or what we call SEO, search engine optimization. Don't even worry about these words. And then AI product ideas. We're going to show you with Canva how to quickly put together some declutter guides. And then what is the best for you as a beginner. So low friction, planners, printables, trackers, small things to start out. And remember, here is the income bracket, or I should say the income potential. And these are realistic income ranges. How much can I make? And so this is ChatGPT looking at this platform, and they're using many of the Etsy digital sellers hit 1 to 3K within a month in the first 6 months. So they know that, and I'm going to show you that with a plugin called EverBee Research and how we see those numbers. But not only that, as a beginner, you could do this as a side hustle. Imagine making $500 a month in the first 1 to 3 months you started this. And then as you do this more and more, it just builds on itself, builds, because you start having collections and series of things. And as they gain traction and selling and gain traction with your store through EverBee Store, that's where you're going to scale to that $5,000 to $3,000 a month. Look at that, 3 to 6 month time frame, and you found a niche that sells, and you have more listings, optimized keywords, building your email list because you have customers buying from you, and you can remarket to those customers. That's how you scale and how you compound that up and up. So if you want to take this serious, in 6 to 18 months, they're saying that you could make 3 to 10,000 a month. That's what we're hearing from ChatGPT, because you've automated your marketing, you built bundles, you're running ads or doing affiliate programs. So this is where things really get serious. And some of the top creators are making 50K plus a month in the first 1 to 2 years. So that just tells us, and here's some formulas about making money. So average value, $15, 40 sales, 2,000 visits per month. Now increase that to 10,000 visits per month. And then 3% conversions, $25. Maybe it's a bundle or an upsell. We do an upsell. We have a $27 product that we upsell to $74. So $7,500 per month. So this is a breakdown. I'll have this for you in that blueprint, because I think these numbers are going to really help motivate you and show you kind of the numbers, because you can see here that we're talking about wall art, $10 to $50 per piece. AI journals, 9 to 29. I'm going to show you some of these. AI courses, ebooks. Now, these are obviously more money because they take longer to put together. But here's like generate a 30-day productivity planner and design it with Canva. We'll do that here on this video. But let me just show you in Etsy real quick, kind of what we're talking about here. So here's some AI artwork. We're talking about, we could go to some declutter guides. Here's a digital planner. And you can see, if we look at this product analysis, we could look at some of the shops, but we're using the Everbe research tool. This thing is so cool because it actually gives us, we can see the top sales, and it's all-in-one digital planner. So it's a digital download, and they've been around for about 1 year, just over 1 year. And they've had just this month, 2,000 sales at $4 a piece, $8,000 in revenue. So these, this is going to give you the edge and say, okay, I want to look at these guys who are doing these in particular. So here's a dark mode all-in-one print or all-in-one digital something that had a 540% increase. They've only been up for 3 months. And so they've made $331. Not a whole lot of revenue because they're doing it at $1, less than $1 a piece. But that's probably why they did this, is really to build their business. But I'll tell you this. When you have these, you're using Etsy, you don't get the name and email and customer contact and all that information in there, because they're keeping that information to them. They want you to use Etsy. That's why we're going to show you with EverBee Store, you keep all those customers. And then look at total sales, 587. So we could take those 587 customers in that first month and remarket a similar product back to them, because we already know they're interested in this. Or just think about this. If this is a 2026 or 2027 planner, we know in 2028 they're going to be looking for a new one. Of course, we want to market to them again. So they're going after volume versus price. There's nothing wrong with that. But here's one that's been up for 3 months, the store age, and they've made $12,500 off of this, 633 sales. So that's why I say Everbe is going to be the game changer for you. So trust me on this. So let's go in and talk about how we do this, how we create these products, and then how we create the store using Everbe. And here's just a sample of what these Everbe stores look like. This is just their demo, but it's a great looking store. And we also have our own store that we created for our AI artwork. And you can see this is one of the pieces that we have. And we have the piece here. And then we framed it. And that's just AI generated here. So you can do so much with it. So let's go in, show you how we go about doing this. Okay, let's start with the printables, because remember when we looked at this, when we looked at these incomes for beginners, it talked about printables, templates or a guide. So what you would do is, to really market these is look for communities. Like, the best thing you can do is pin these with an image that's created in ChatGPT on a free Pinterest account. And moms are in Pinterest all the time, looking for recipes, different things like that, myself included. I look for recipes on there. I look for guides, and it's just an image, basically. Let me show you real quick on what I'm talking about. So we're in Pinterest, and these are pins. These images, we can take our cover image from what we get on ChatGPT that we're going to create in Canva, all for free, and then come over, set up a free Pinterest account, and pin this in here. So look at this. When we click on one of these, let's just click on this particular one. It's going to be linked to somewhere where we can purchase this. So you can download this, or this is just a one sheet, but there'll be like guides, actual guides to different things, and you can download these guides. So this is just one that we're looking at real quick, an easy way to set this up. So we just said create a 30-day productivity guide or planner for single moms. So what it did is it gives us, you can use this as a printable Canva template or a digital planner like in Google Sheets. So you could do a private link in Google Sheets, but we're going to use Canva. It's the easiest way to do it. So wake up time, 3 gratitude points, 3 priorities, quick wins, goes through week 1, week 2, week 3, growth, enjoy, revisit. So this is different than what we were just looking at, because this is to keep productive. So Kids Corner, we've got school events, homework tracker, different things like that, motivational check-ins, biggest win so far, biggest challenge, bonus ideas. You can see I'm not even a single mom. I get all excited about looking at this. Dream life vision board. So do a vision board, and it shows you everything. And then we could even take this title and bring this over to Canva. Check this out. And we go into Canvas, or Canva AI right here. We just click on this on the left here, and we want to create a 30-day productivity planner for single moms. We could do this as a financial planner, like 30-day financial planner or debt planner or declutter planner or whatever. Just understand there's so much opportunity here, and you just got to get one to click here. And then you can see we didn't even need to use ChatGPT because Canva's doing it all for us. And they literally took every single day. And then we could use Canva editor. We could ask it to create a cover. Create cover for this. And the thing with AI, you don't have to say please. You just tell it what to do. It says hang tight. It's producing it right here, and boom, we can see there it is. There's the cover. And then we could take this cover and go over to Pinterest and use it. But so we're just creating a few different things. Now, let's talk about AI artwork because that's another thing that they talked about here when we talked about dollars. So the easy is the printables. That's super easy. That's the beginner to get your feet wet. And then we can go into the 5 to 3,000 or even the 3 to 10,000 dollars per month in these intermediates by creating AI artwork. So how do we do that? Let me show you in ChatGPT. So we're back into ChatGPT. We're using the paid version, but you don't need the paid version to use ChatGPT. But if you want to pay for it, it's only $20 a month. And look at the options that you have. You can have it think really good for you. I'm not using the Pro plan. I think that's $50 or $90 a month. I'm just using the Plus, and we use it every single day, multiple times a day. So this is AI artwork. We, in Etsy, this was a big seller. So we saw it over at Etsy, and we just said, this is my competitor selling digital prints on Etsy. He sells Mardi Gras themed animals, and one was an alligator. And so help me compete in a unique copyright free way. So make a cheetah portrait in Oktoberfest outfit. So understand copyright free is key, even though we're using AI and it should be copyright free. Even if you don't say that, but we say it to just clarify it. Boom, it gave us this print right here. And I'll show you how this looks because we're going to wrap this whole thing up on the store using EverBee Store and how to build that store and how to really start making money, by the following week. This should take only a day or two to put together and get a few things. I say 5 to 10 products, whether they're digital or whether it's AI artwork. Understand with AI artwork, you're going to be able to get a little bit more money and find a niche that works. Go in, get your Everbe research tool, and you can use, there's a plugin at a Google extension, a Chrome extension called the Everbe research tool that you can use, and it works really, really well. We'll show you what I'm talking about. So here's our artwork, and I even asked it, can you confirm the image is copyright free? And here is what it did. It broke down, here's why. And I get comments, oh, you can't do that because you're violating copyright and this and that. And no, you're not. It's people that are envious, that don't like AI, that don't want to embrace AI or anything like that. And I understand the dilemma there because some people might be artists or something like that. And then you create something super fast like this. And it's like, how is that fair? So look at this, AI generated images created here, originally not copied from any existing artwork. So hold full rights, modify, sell them, including commercial use. That is the key. So no subject to third-party copyright, unlike competitors' works. So there we go. And then we want to look at the sizes. So in digital arts, you can just Google standard sizes or most popular sizes for digital art. It prints out on a PDF. And we're going to show you right after this how to use Easy Canva or Easy Canvas to go and make additional income off of this. So you're going to double your money off this because people want this framed and they want it on a canvas. This is why this is so just incredible, okay? That's all I'm going to say because I do this. So downloads, we can click on this. It already, this expired because we did this a while back, but you'll just click on it and download it, and you can bring it into Google Drive, put a private link on it, and we'll show you how to do that in the EverBee store. So here's a mock-up of it hanging in a living room right here. So we've got it with the couch. This was done with EverBee Store, or not EverBee Store, but in ChatGPT. And just remember, you can do a wood frame, ask for a metal frame, ask for a black frame, ask for a blue couch, a red couch, whatever you want. Create this mock-up over a fireplace, black wall, gold frame. Looks good, doesn't it? So this is what I'm talking about, is you can do this. Now we created a Mardi Gras themed print of this, and this is if people like leopards. So you get the idea here, and just find your theme of what you want to do. It could be any animal, any holiday. We could do Christmas. I see the sales skyrocket on these different trending scales during the Christmas season. Right now it's October. So Oktoberfest, Halloween, those kind of things. Bavarian theme, beer festival, animal portraits. So we use keywords like this and use those for the titles. And we told you we're going to show you how to do that real quick. And so we have a quick start guide on how to do this, how to get this going this weekend. And I've got a full guide that's literally is step by step by step and does not leave anything out whatsoever, and goes through all your steps. That is a paid guide, but it's well worth it if you want to fast track. So just remember, so let's go in, and we know how we create our digital guides. We know how to create our artwork and download it, because all you got to do is hit download and you've got it right there. So once you have your sizes in your artwork, this takes minutes to develop these once you start creating those prompts. And you can even create a prompt. Just ask ChatGPT to create a prompt. Describe the piece of artwork that you want. Okay, so let's go in and show you how to set up EverBee Store now. Okay, we're in EverBee. Go to store.everbee.io, store.everbee.io, or just go to everbee.io and select EverBee Store. So let me just show you on EverBee. There's a few different products here. So they've got the research tool, keyword research to improve your SEO or keywords to stand out, but I wouldn't worry about that. EverBee email is going to be included in your EverBee store. That's why just get this and get the Chrome extension, or grab this. And like I said, you can start for $1 for your first month. So we're going to get you that link. So we're in EverBee right here. This is how easy it is to set up your store. All you do is create with AI. You just go in here, click on this. If you have an Etsy store now that's doing well, just import it over, hit migrate or import and get started, and it brings literally everything over. Or if you have a Wix store, you can do the same with it. So we just go like this, and then we can say digital prints. You can just type in whatever you want, and it will design it for you. So we could say whatever, but we'll just click on this for time's sake, and boom, it's going to start creating our store in the back end. It creates all your legal pages, your refund policy, your privacy policy. You need all that in a store, and I don't know any other store model that does this and builds it all out for you, but it's doing everything, the terms and everything for us. We already have a store basically up here. It's loading. There's our AI artwork that we could use or create our own image. Look how nice this looks. And I'm going to show you how good this looks on the front end in just a second. So we've got it here. We're going to hit next. It might make me upgrade because I already got 2 stores in here already going. But look at, if we just want to change any of the fonts, all we got to do, and they keep adding more and more fonts like every single week. It's crazy. But I actually like the first one that it gave with us with the template. Let me just find it. I would say this one or just a generic one like that. We'll go with this one. I think that looks good. And check this out. If we want to change the colors, we just click on these color palettes and we can customize these. I'll show you in the back end how we can change this to any of our own colors. Of course, it's going to load again. There we go. So these buttons are gray now. If we want them to stand out a little bit more with this pink, we can just click on this and it'll load it. And then we just say go to dashboard if we like the colors. And let's see if it loads here. And then we go to dashboard. This is where it might ask for a payment because you can only have one store on the plan that I have, but you can add stores. So if you have multiple stores, you just add them for like $20. So it already gave us a URL. We could preview this site on the front end, but let me show you. Here's the designer builder, but you saw how stupid easy it is to do this. And just ask ChatGPT to create a logo for you or give you 50 names or 20 names of a store for AI artwork, and it'll give you those so you don't have to think about this. But we just click on the builder and we go back in here and we can change the colors, change the font. If you want to change what this says, just click on it and type it in here and then go up here and hit publish. It's that easy. You want to change this image, just upload your own image in here and you can do that. So it's super, super simple. So we'll go ahead and go back here and just show you some of this. But let's run to the front end of the store and see what this looks like. And it looks fantastic. So I always say on these, don't do, nobody wants more emails, join our email list. They do not want emails, but they'll take a 10 or 20% discount on their next purchase. And that's going to do you better good than putting them in a silly email list. So change this, join our discount club and enter your email to get 10% off store-wide or something like that. And you're asking, well, how do I do that? How do I do a store-wide discount? Well, here's how easy it is. We just go to marketing here and we hit discounts. And we can just hit a discount on order. So that'd be on your full order. We'll call it 10 AI art. So that's the name of the discount code they put in. You know, you put in promo codes. And we want 10% off. So 10%. And then we just hit save. We could set this for just the rest of this month. To really create some urgency, total use of limit per registered customer. Let them use it more than once. Who cares? Let's let them get in there and use it to make more sales. So there it is. It was that easy. Now check this out. On the emails, this is one of my favorite things about Everbe is all these emails are already built out. Your welcome emails, so when they first come into your store, they enter their email and da-da-da-da. It's already there. You can customize them, but the layout's already there. The order updates, so they get information, delivery time. Maybe it's being you're doing digital art. It tells them, here's your link to download your art. If they went in and put stuff in their shopping cart and forgot to check out because they got busy, boom, it automatically sends them a reminder. So account support, it's all there. You can grow your business with creating landing pages, like your first landing page. But it's all there as you build this business. So if you are doing a subscription base, it's there. And then if you need assistance, you just go down to this little brain, just think of it as your personal assistant, and you just ask it a question. whatever you're looking for. So it's that easy to go into there. Now let's look at, I'm going to go to one of my stores that I set up already with some products in it and just show you how we set those products up, because remember, we're creating stuff and then we're uploading it in here. So if we go to our products here under products, now remember we talked about customers. Here's your customers. They will be listed here when you click on customers. And that's the cool thing. You can remarket to them as you get a new piece of artwork done or multiple pieces of artwork. Mark it, send them an email and say, hey, we've got a new product out or a new collection out. So here it is, a few of our products here. We'll go to the Christmas train and show you how this looks, how you edit this. So you can see right here, we have a Canva link. So we put the piece of artwork into Canva, and actually, let me just show you, or better yet, we'll use it for our 30-day productivity planner for single moms. So all you do is go up here, you name the file, you save it here, and then you can either download it and upload it into your store, your Everbe store, or you can just click share here. This is how we do it. So you want to, anyone with the link can view. So, and then you just copy the link, copied, and then we go back over to our store and we paste that link in here. So first of all, you've got to open your digital, attach a digital link here. So make sure this is turned on, and I'm going to show you, and then just copy and paste that link into the space here. So when a buyer buys it, don't turn this no limit, because then they'll be able to download it and send it to anybody and their brother. So, but this will get them whatever you're selling. Remember we talked about keywords? Well, we get these basically from Etsy, because this is how Etsy, Amazon, any of those do this. Santa Claus, printable downloads. Look at, if we go over to Etsy and we put this into a search, you can see that everybody is using these super long names. So here's one with the rustic barn. This might be a good one to do. I like that. It's really cool looking. But get, look at Etsy to get your ideas. So you can see here's the title, and it's got digital download, tree lights, snowy landscape, da-da-da-da. You don't need videos. You just want an image. These are all created with AI, believe it or not. And so that's with a different frame. That's with the different frame, different setting, another different setting, to give you an idea what it's going to look like. So some people just don't have a creative mind, so they don't know. But remember we talked about easy canvas. So there is an affiliate program right here. Become an affiliate, earn 12 to 16% tiered commission rate. And they always have 90% off plus, 94% off. It was 93% last week. Enter your email. This is why I say don't put them on an email list. Everybody does, hey, save up to 20%, 30%, whatever it is. So in this, you can see $65 order average. That's your commission, guys. So understand that the piece of artwork or digital planner that you're selling, this is why I like artwork, because we can upsell into an affiliate program, and you just click on one of these, Commission Junction or Share Sale, to join that. It's free to join it. It takes 48 hours to review your application. to get approved, and then you get a link. So here's buy one, get one free. So these are good sample ads that you can put on Instagram. But here's what happens. You sell a piece of artwork. That's why you can sell the artwork for $5 or $3, or that one was selling it for 87 cents. And because they probably have this program and they're making their money over here. So understand, this is like the key. When people are watching this YouTube, they're missing out because they just missed the golden ticket. This is the golden ticket right here. This is how us as affiliates make our huge money. So if I'm making $70, or let's just say I'm selling the artwork for $5, I'm making an average of $65. And here's why you make $65. Because you can go in here, you can get them framed, you can get them canvas. They get excited when they go in here and they start seeing custom framing, ready to hang, custom sizes, all this different stuff. And they want it framed, ready to go. These guys are super quick and great shipping, great everything, great quality. And so when they start doing this with custom framing or just doing a canvas design, and then it asks to upsell because Easy Canvas does that, and they can get it framed. So that's where they got frame prints, metal prints. So if you go to frame prints, we can see here that when it loads, boom, $47, normally $249, $99. These guys, the prices are incredible. I can tell you that. So that's where the upsell. So if you're selling two things at $5 a piece, and one of them comes over here and you make an additional $65, you made $70 or $80 that day, just in that single day. So if you're making $80 a day, that's $2,100 a month. So you do the math, you figure it out. That's why these numbers make total sense when Canva talks about these numbers of 3,000 to 10,000. These are realistic income ranges, okay? So people are doing that 1 to 3 month or 1 to 3K a month within 6 months once they identify what sells best and double down. So are we doubling down by using Easy Canvas? Yes, we are. We're doubling down on our affiliate stuff. That's why this one works so well. So drop a comment, drop the like button, drop the subscribe button, drop a comment, because if you want the blueprint, if you want $1 store to get going for the first 30 days, and then after that, it's like 20 some dollars a month, and you're making in the first day, with these type of numbers that ChatGPT is talking about, it pays for itself. This is the easiest entry level beginners for a side hustle, for a business, to make money online. This is where it's at. So let's hit the overview. You need ChatGPT, which is free. You need EverBee Store, which for the first month is $1. Even if it's $29, it's a great deal to start a business like that. But it's going to be $1, and you can start making sales next week. Work on this on the weekend. If you get my quick start guide, we'll send you a link for that. But let me show you my quick start guide where that's located. It's right here. You're going to get a link to this. And here's the guide. If you're going to do digital products, sell digital products like the guides and stuff like that I told you, get this one right here. It's well worth it. It's going to help you fast track. The AI artwork guide right now, this week, normally it's $100 for that. But we've got it for $27. All my freebies are down here. The AI checklist, if you want to see what softwares we're using or prompts, go ahead and download it. This is your AI artwork quick start guide. So this is a freebie to get going. And then you just put in your email address. Make sure you put in your proper email address. And then it's going to bring you to this page right here. And you can download this how to sell. And this is just a quick start. So this is just a quick start guide that's free, a free guide. But like I said, if you want to fast track, grab that $27 guide. If you want the free guide for the digital products, like the planners, stuff like that, using Canva, ChatGPT, put in your email address and information here, and you'll get that there. So you can grab any of those products for free, but just start simple and go with one of these two plans. Just because this is a little more money, it's because you can generate more money with this, with digital products, and it's a little bit more in depth. So I would do a little bit of both, but start out 1 week or 1 month doing the AI artwork and then go to the other one or vice versa. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Happy to help you and enjoy. products, sell digital products like the guides and stuff like that I told you, get this one right here. It's well worth it. It's going to help you fast track. The AI artwork guide right now, this week, normally it's $100 for that, but we've got it for $27. All my freebies are down here. The AI checklist, if you want to see what softwares we're using or prompts, go ahead and download it. This is your AI artwork quick start guide. So this is a freebie to get going. And then you just put in your email address. Make sure you put in your proper email address. And then it's going to bring you to this page right here. And you can download this how to sell. And this is just the quick start. So this is just a quick start guide that's free, a free guide. But like I said, if you want to fast track, grab that $27 guide. If you want the free guide for the digital products, like the planners, stuff like that, using Canva, ChatGPT, put in your email address and information here, and you'll get that there. So you can grab any of those products for free, but just start simple and go with one of these two plans. Just because this is a little more money, it's because you can generate more money with this, with digital products, and it's a little bit more in depth. So I would do a little bit of both, but start out 1 week or 1 month doing the AI artwork and then go to the other one, or vice versa. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Happy to help you, and enjoy.